What makes Mortal Kombat different from other fighting games is the fact that they feature many iconic characters from famous science fiction and horror movies. So far, Mortal Kombat has hosted exactly 10 guest characters in the last 3 games, and that is excluding those who have been featured in Mortal Kombat vs DC Universe, who will not be taken into account in this list. So with this in mind, here's the top 10 list of the most badass guest characters in Mortal Kombat. Number 10. RoboCop. RoboCop's real name is Alex Murphy, a police officer who was brutally executed by a local gang and was resurrected by the OCP Corporation. With cutting-edge technology, Murphy was transformed into RoboCop, a highly advanced cybernetic police officer designed to uphold the law and protect the innocent. For that reason, RoboCop can be heard saying nasty things about the Black Dragon members, who were some of the most vicious mercenaries in Mortal Kombat.
On your knees, scumbag.
Make me, you tin-plated freak.
I will apply the necessary force to make you comply.
Number 9. Freddy Krueger. This dream-stalking assassin relies on his agility, stamina, and durability while maintaining a small portion of his powers that allow him to teleport and use his gloves in various ways in combat. Freddy's most impressive move is his first finisher, where he disappears from view, reappears behind the opponent, impales them, then drags them into a hole out of which a lot of blood is spewed. This move is actually based on the way he killed Glenn Lance in the original Nightmare on Elm Street movie. Number 8. Leatherface. Despite not having any superhuman powers or abilities, Leatherface does possess incredible strength, being able to swing around a heavy chainsaw, which he uses in pretty much all his combos and finishers. Just like Freddy Krueger, Leatherface's victory pose is a reference to the ending of the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie. Number 7. Alien. Also known as Xenomorph, is one of the most exceptional characters to have ever been featured in a video game. In Mortal Kombat, Alien possesses a physical structure that is far more superior than that of other fighters, making her arguably the most dangerous character introduced so far in the game. Alien's most distinct feature is her sharp tail, as well as the segmented blades that she uses to rip, slice, and impale opponents during combat.
Brutality. Alien wins.
Number 6. Kratos. This notable anti-hero is considered one of the most influential video game characters of all time. In combat, Kratos' fighting style relies heavily on his signature Blades of Exile, which come in really handy in combos. As a Greek demigod, Kratos has the ability to pull out Medusa's head to turn his opponents to stone before shattering them into small pieces.
Kratos wins. Fatality.
Number 5. Spawn. Originally known by the name of Al Simmons, was resurrected by a major demon after his tragic death at the hands of a man whom he believed to be his close friend. Upon his return to life, Simmons realizes that the main responsible for his death was his former boss at the CIA, Jason Wynn. As a result, Simmons, who now is a Hellspawn, quickly becomes a merciless punisher, brutalizing everybody that gets in his way, including MK characters.
Ready to freeze 10 hells over?
First, we must train together.
Training's over. Time for assholes to die.
In combat, Spawn relies heavily on his health chains and submachine guns to subdue his opponents from a distance. Number 4. The Predator. This high-tech alien is one of the very few characters in Mortal Kombat that possesses the ability to render himself completely invisible, making him one of the most difficult opponents to defeat. Predator has access to advanced weapons and technology such as his plasma caster, which is able to fire deadly bolts of energy that can tear through anything with a single shot. Probably the most interesting move that the Predator performs is the self-detonate finisher, which destroys both fighters in the process.
Predator wins.
This move is actually a reference to how the Predator killed himself at the end of the original movie. Number 3. The Joker. This supervillain is widely regarded as one of the greatest fictional characters ever created. Being DC's most well-known antagonist, the Joker has visited the Mortal Kombat roster not once but twice, which already puts him in a special place compared to other guest characters. When it comes to his combat style, the Joker has an extremely unique way of fighting which reflects his clownish appearance. For instance, the Joker uses an extendo box glove, a jack-in-the-box, and even a puppet to beat down his opponents. Number 2. The Terminator. Otherwise known as T-800, is a cybernetic organism that is designed for infiltration and assassination missions. As a result, the Terminator was expected to be featured in a Mortal Kombat entry sooner or later. Being a cybernetic killing machine, the Terminator utilizes inhumane strength and extensive knowledge of weapons and firearms to neutralize his opponents in combat. The most interesting feature about the Terminator in this game is that when he's about to be defeated in battle, he turns into an endoskeleton. During this time, the Terminator is granted an armor and the opponent will not be able to perform combos, throws, or fatalities.
The Terminator wins.
Number 1. Jason Voorhees. Jason is without a doubt the most badass character that has ever been hosted in Mortal Kombat. This ruthless killing machine is one of the fans' most favorite antagonists of all time, who possesses immeasurable strength and power. His undead nature renders him completely relentless and nearly unstoppable. In fact, Jason is so badass that even when a brutality is performed on him, he will still do his resurrection animation during his opponent's post-brutality victory pose. Unfortunately, Jason won't likely ever visit the Mortal Kombat roster again, but there have been rumors that Michael Myers, who's in many ways similar to Jason, can make it in a future MK entry. So who's your favorite guest character? Who would you like to see next? Let us know in the comment section down below. For more, make sure to like the video and subscribe to GameLution.